What I am working on today is one of my straw wagons. There is a runner under there that broke the last time we used it, and it broke right here where it sits on the axle. So I put a temporary fix on it because we were in the middle of getting straw. This was 2 or 3 years ago. So I did put a temporary fix on it here with a couple of 2x4s with some plywood sandwiched in between, and that kind of got us through, but it needs to be replaced. This is a 20-foot wagon. I don't know if you can see the bow down through there, but both of these runners are bowed. So my uncle did make 2 new runners for me, but his sawmill cannot handle 20-foot stuff, so he has spliced 2 pieces together here for me. So what I've got to do is get these runners out of here if possible. Oh wow, that thing is like riding a roller coaster or one of the wave pools at the park. I've got to go in and cut. Well, I've got all the nuts off of these braces here. Now I've got to go in, and I guess I'm going to cut. There's nails going in. This is all oak. This wagon is made out of all oak. My father sawed all of the lumber for this, and we built this wagon many, many years ago when we were still doing tobacco. So there's a couple of nails running from these cross beams down into this runner. So I'm going to try to get my Sawzall up in there and cut all of those nails out, so then I can just lift these runners up, remove that 20-foot runner there, and slide the new one in its place. It's not going to be easy, but that's what I'm going to try. Smoking. I think I may have them all cut. There may be one right here that I haven't quite got cut, but I think all the rest of them are cut. We're about to find out here. I've got all of the runners free now. The cross members, they're all sitting up. And now it's probably going to be a 2-man operation here. I'm going to have to get another floor jack and go to the front to lift the front side up, and then we should be able to pull this runner out, or I may have to cut it out. This is sketchy AF, sketchy as the F word, isn't it? I've got a floor jack here, got everything cocked up there, got a block holding this. So before I pull the old runner out, I'm gonna try to put the new runner in there first. Let's see if it holds up and I can make this happen. All right, I've stopped somewhere. Where have I stopped? That last one on the back that's holding me. I think I'm hitting the front axle now. I'm right there at the start of it. And I have got it sitting up on this axle. I've got about another 3 feet for it to go. Yeah. But it's that tail end that's holding me. I may have to readjust my jacks here. I wish I had another floor jack, but I don't. It's hitting right here on this last runner. I don't have a longer handled sledgehammer, but we've almost got it. How's it looking right there? Gotta come a little farther. Yes, a couple more inches. How's that? Oh yeah, I found a longer handle. Maybe just a hair more. And I like that. Okay. That may have been the easy part. The hard part is going to get this bowed sucker out of here now. I've got an idea that might work. I think I can tie a chain around here, hook the gator to it, and yank this baby out. That's what we're gonna try. Oh boy, let's see how this goes. Well, it started. Why did it stop? It was a hump that stopped me. I've got one bad hump, and it's hitting on these things. Maybe I can raise it up some more. It's almost off of that back axle. So then once that drops down, I'll be good. Right here, it's touching right there. Uh-oh, I hear another rain shower coming through. I'm gonna get wet. Oh! Okay, well that's all right. Let's move this back. Now let's see what happens. And it's out of there. That thing is about as straight as my you-know-what. Good golly, look at that wave in there. But that's an oak 4x6, milled right here on the farm, cut right out of my father's woods that he owned. And this, we probably built this in the 80s when we were doing tobacco. This is 2025, so that's 40 years. Okay. Now, how the heck am I gonna hold this over tight when I let everything down on top of there? Yeah, the fun part, and you see what we were dealing with this oak. I remember this as a kid, trying to drive these nails in. We were going in oak here and then oak down in the main runner. And heck, we just weren't having a lot of success. I think we finally got to the point we were starting to pre-drill some holes in here to try to get these nails down in there. Every other one, we had a piece of angle iron here with a bolt up here and then another bolt through here. So I'm gonna have to go back and drill holes and put bolts in this angle iron here to hold it all down. I don't know what I'm gonna do about these every other runners that we just had a nail in. I guess I could probably get a nail gun. I could borrow a nail gun. I don't own one of those yet. I'm gonna own one by the end of the year and maybe put a nail up through here and go into there. But again, we're dealing with oak, so that's going to be a problem. I don't know if a nail gun will put a nail through oak like that. Okay, let me set this thing down now. Now, of course, with the wave in the bed of this wagon, it's gonna take a while to get this thing sitting down on here tight. I may have to bring up my skid steer and push down on this to get it down on here tight, because everything is warped into position for that crooked one, and now we have a straight one. All right, that's all right. We can deal with that. Might be a little better on the back side here. You didn't need to see my beautiful ass I got on this side of the jack. You know what, if I just leave this sit here a couple of days, it's supposed to be getting a bit humid. This thing will probably flatten out and they'll all be sitting on here. Right now I've got these two sitting on and that is it. Oh, and the one in the back is sitting on. Darn it, I made a mistake here. When I shoved that 4x4 up, this piece of angle iron should have been on the other side of this 4x6. Maybe I can lift this one up enough and get that turned around to that other side. Okay. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I've been dreading this for a year or two now, but it wasn't that difficult.